Feel me?
Can I let you guys in on one of the funnier storylines I've seen play out over the past week?
Run it.
So we all remember when FYB J Main, formerly FYB J Main, currently just J Main, did the phone call with Lil Durk that was released to the public. And I believe at that time it was communicated to the public that J Main and DJU and 16ShotEm were all going to basically get to do content or do something with Durk at his show in October, which took place over the weekend. Now, J Main was brought out on stage. DJU was brought out on stage. 16ShotEm. Lil Durk stopped communicating with him 2 weeks before the show. 16 flew back to Chicago. He had security ready. He had friends who were going to come with him who took time off of work. Ghosted by the voice. The voice ghosted. 16 shot him. And while FYB J Main
dropped that diss on Brick Baby, dummy.
And I have been informed by people close to the situation that although 16ShotEm was left in the dark about why he wasn't invited to this, I was told J Main, DJU, pushing peace. 16. He's not pushing it hard enough.
He on that bullshit?
He's on the bullshit. He's putting on no jumper diss tracks. He's talking shit. He's clearly fell off. Durk didn't want to be associated with that kind of bad energy. So as a result,
16ShotEm
was left on the shelf. And what really pisses me off, this is what sucks. I could have had some great content for y'all today because while that show was going on, 16ShotEm hops on live. And I didn't see it, but I was in communication with someone who was watching it while it was live. And they were telling me a lot of the funny coping mechanism type stuff that he was saying during the live. He took down the live. There is no VOD. So we're not able to actually have a conversation about. I would love to just sit here and play clips because
what was he saying essentially?
He was big in his feelings, super sad because you know if you're 16, like he really had a moment a couple years ago where it seemed like he was the next guy.
Yeah, he's like
clearly,
the next
clearly
Zach.
that needs some revisions because holy shit, 16. Understand this.
He's the next guy.
Your career is so in the toilet that Durk, what is the thing that the Muslims wear, the dress thing? He pulled that up. He bent over the trash can, and he took a big fat shit.
That's crazy.
On what was left of your career. 16, it is over, Grover.
Come on, man.
It's done, son. 16, just give it up. Pack it up. And
off the back with it.
The funniest shit about it, the reason why I'm celebrating this so hard is that because when this happened, 16 was loving it. And he was painting the narrative of, oh, no jumper's bad for the culture, but me, J Main and DJU, we're good for the culture. Yeah. That's why Durk is fucking with us.
Yeah.
Wrong. That's why he was fucking with DJU, who superseded you, who took your spot, and J Main, who also, late into the game, did not have any real credentials at a certain point for doing interviews. He's only been doing interviews for like a year or some shit. And he also soared past you. Me, I'm an out-of-towner. Obviously, we soared past you on the Chicago content. 16, it's over. And I heard in that live stream, by the way, that he was really getting on his NJK. Ooh, we know jumper killers. You already killed your own career. What, are you going to come back from the dead to kill us? I don't see it.
He mad at Durk, so he talk about no jumper, man. Be mad at the security that didn't let you in that building. Yeah. You know he still pulled up.
Yeah. And
you know he tried to.
That's what a bitchy is that he won't even. You should be OTFK. He's the one who did you dirty.
Yeah.
Come on now.
How are you no jumper K?
He don't even got the nuts to hate on the guy who disgraced him and let down the 15 remaining fans that he has.
I mean, I feel like Flacco still got the ups on 16 if we keep it in a stack.
Oh, if we really want to talk about
Super got the ups on.
Who was the winner between 16ShotEm and Flacco? 16, you're down here. Flacco's up here.
And he raps way better than you.
And he's killing it.
Let's be honest.
Hey, where did the beef with 16 start? Because I met him at your birthday when things were cool. I don't even know where shit went left.
It's always cool when he comes to LA. He gets cool with you right before he comes out here. Then he goes back to Chicago and acts like a bitch.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
a
even know
baby
why that
back
shit happened,
bitch.
honestly.
I mean, he seemed cool when I met him, but damn.
Yeah,
if
he
it's
was
no
cool.
jumper case, that's crazy.
I think it's when he realized that his career was done, and that I think he kind of blames us partially for like taking his entire wave. And like, he was hyped on being on No Jumper, and then at some point he realized like, oh, wait a minute, you guys are interviewing like literally every person that I want to interview, and not to mention I also have to worry about DJU and J Main interviewing those people as well. And now I'm going to try to be a Twitch streamer, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to put out a diss song, and that's going to get 20K. Like, I don't know, man. It
sounds like he should be Remo K. Sounds like Remo stole a lot of thunder from that guy. Let's keep it a student.
I feel like though with that type of content, he could bring it back any minute. He gets the right interview, the right person at the right time. He could bring it back, but I feel like he kind of slowed down on the content and went the streaming route, which was like, you got a good thing that's working. Like keep that going.
That is too much of an artist. He wants to be. See, he's still young, so he wants to be like the main event, and I don't think he likes being on the other side of the camera. He wants people to want to know about his life. And there ain't shit going on.
The funny thing about it to me is that he got security to go to this show that he wasn't actually even invited to.
Got shot
3 people got shot, 1 died.
This is my thing.
Needed that. It could have been 4 for him.
You are way closer to being employed as a security guard than being the kind of person who needs a security guard. And obviously, you're not big, you're not brolic, so you're not going to be like a rapper security guard. But you ever go to the bank?
I just thought about that.
And there's like a 120-pound like old lady, and she's the security guard at the bank or whatever. And part of your head is like, what the fuck is she going to do? That's closer to where you're at in your life. You need to go get a job and stop worrying about this content shit, buddy.
Damn, man.
I mean, it's true. It's just true.
Yeah, like who was running down on 16 for pictures to where you needed security? You could have just came with the homies.
And I saw footage of 16 at Lyrical Lemonade Fest. He's a regular guy. Nobody knows you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's bumping down on you? Like, hey, let me get a pic. 16, shut up.
Yeah.
But if he goes to a Lil Durk concert,
he might have 2 niggas.
He's gonna have to be.
I say,
he's not in there with a chasty. He's just in there trying to get noticed.
I'm saying
no, but he's pissed off a lot of people too. You guys aren't taking that into account.
He
really?
So he don't get his ass.
Oh, bro, but I don't even think it's like that. Nobody wants to beat his ass. Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, he be dissing.
That fool is pissing off the rap. Yeah.
Does he? I don't even know.
Hey, so if I'm going to the Durk show in Chicago, I'm gonna need big security, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I would say
right.
But that's just a flex. That's just for the look.
Okay.
Nah.
In Chicago,
bro, I had
Chicago, yeah, because even it's no like real ops, no serious ops. But you could definitely find a goofy who wants to make some content out of you.
Oh, for sure. After the thing is, after the Tay thing, I feel a bit like I'm like people are like, I want my little moment now with him.
Exactly. Now you're kind of a clout lick.